Hello, everyone. So, I am about to take us out into the garden. It is currently spring, but it feels like winter. It's probably, I don't know, somewhere in the 20s. But I wanted to give a tour of the garden before it gets planted in. We're about at that time a year when it's time to order the compost and start deciding where we want to put everything. So this is my walk to try to talk through that and figure that out. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, stay tuned. Okay, so we are out here and there is our garden. These beds were all made by my husband from wood we found here on the property. And we started out with actually just a plot on the ground and quickly realized that in order to stay on top of the grass coming through and the weeds, it's going to make more sense for us to do a raised garden bed. We've since found the no-dig method where we can kill the weeds and still plant just like directly on the ground. But, you learn things as you go. So I'm just taking a walk down here. You can see all of these beds are empty. We like to order compost and fill these beds with compost. This year, I think I'm going to try to thin it out a little bit more because, like I said, each year we've been adding more and more beds, which means more and more compost. I don't know what happened over here. I think this was like a trellis gone wrong. We ended up just laying it flat here last season and growing melons down there, but it's probably gonna go. You can see those things back there. That I think was our okra. I don't know if you're supposed to pull out your plants when the season is done or leave them. I don't know. We left them, but they have to come out for some new stuff to get planted. Down here is also kind of a hot mess. Here we had corn, and then we started putting like twigs and sticks and different things to kind of just lay over. I mean, like the corn was on this side actually, and then this side was kind of empty because we didn't have enough compost. So we kind of pushed it over. But these sticks, like they literally didn't even break down. So we're probably gonna have to take all those out, all this stuff out, and burn it or something. I don't know what people do in the country. I wanted to show you this. These are cherry blossoms. And just like the cherry blossoms in DC, they bloom and they are so pretty. They make cherries, but they're not edible cherries. But they're really pretty to look at. This needs pruned. And maybe we'll show you guys that if you're interested in that. Leave a comment below if that would be something you would be interested in watching. We got the chickens down there. Hey, chickens. You want to go see the chickens? Okay. My daughter wants to go see the chickens. So let's go see them. It's funny. I never, ever, ever thought I would have chickens. I'm from New Jersey, and yeah, this is interesting. My husband, he's from West Africa, and this is his dream right here. But he also built this coop, and it has seen better days for sure. That's definitely on our list of projects to do. That's the rooster, the one and only. We have these things up on the side to kind of cut through the air, cut through some of the wind. But it's been really windy and they're really falling apart now. All right, say bye to the chickens. It's getting cold. Okay, this is the trellis that we usually use for our tomatoes and snap peas. And I'm thinking I want to take this down and do like a cow paddle trellis Let's see if I can point, like to go from that end, wrap over and curve to this end. And I think that would be pretty cool, like really pretty to be able to walk through. I think it would be cool to have like that as the walk-through. I think it would be pretty neat to have that as a walkway, an arched kind of walkway to enter through. We naturally walk through this path to get down to the chickens. So that could be really nice. The only thing would mean we'd have to pull this up. And that was a bit of effort, like getting those posts down into the soil. So I don't know if my husband's gonna like me wanting to rip those out, but hey, putting a cow pad I think would be nice, and we could probably use this someplace else. So this bed here, I think these two beds here, last year we did potatoes in these beds. And this year, I think like the responsible thing to do is like to rotate it. We'll probably do 2, maybe even 3 beds of potatoes this year, because I really want to try to grow enough to last us throughout the whole winter. This year we ran out probably right after Christmas. So this bed here I know had peppers and cucumbers. It also had our arugula. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping to plan out and draw out everything. That's usually what we do. And again, if that's something you'd be interested in, leave a comment below. So that pretty much completes the little tour I wanted to show you. Oh, I lied, actually. I actually want to go show you the front. So here in the front, you can see it's pretty bare. Right in this corner here, I was thinking of planting a tree. The only problem is it doesn't drain very well. So I need to find something that can do well in a lot of wet soil, which I don't think is very much. And then all of this here on the side, we actually put down that weed barrier, black mesh paper, and somehow everything just grew straight through it. So I'm gonna actually try the cardboard method and see how that does. The last thing I wanted to show you guys here are my winter sowing projects here. This is the first year I am doing winter sowing, so it's totally new concept to me. But if you haven't heard of it, it's when you plant seeds in these milk jugs, you tape them back up, and it creates like it creates a greenhouse and keeps the plants warm in the winter. So let's peek in there, see what we got going on. Yeah, you see those plants right there? So it's working. And I am crazy excited. Let's see what this is. What is it? Oh, all seasons cabbage. Yeah, last year I wanted to make sauerkraut and wanted to plant a whole bunch of cabbage, and it did pretty well with the cabbage, but we didn't make sauerkraut. So this year again, I'm trying to plant a whole bunch of cabbage and see what happens. Got anything in here? What's in here?
What's happening here?
This is Brussels sprouts. Yeah, there's a whole bunch in here. Let's see. I don't know if I can quite get it. There we go. This is more cabbage. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys today. Just a little walk through. It's getting really cold. My hands are freezing. So I'm gonna head back inside. But feel free to drop a comment down. Let me know what you're excited to plant this year. And let me know what else you'd like to see. I'm just getting started with my YouTube channel and planning to show you the garden this year. So I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Bye.